What's up guys, AJ here from Next Level Living. I just noticed today that I hit 100 subscribers, so thanks everybody for subscribing. And the road to 200 subscribers starts right now with this video. And I've been wanting to make this video for quite a while now, especially after all the shit that I got from my other video, which is the 5 things I hate about the Phantom 4 Pro drone. Ever since that video, everybody thinks that I hate the drone, which is not true at all. I actually love my drone and I use it almost every day. I use it almost every chance I get. And since it's a beautiful day today, I've decided to film the rest of this video outside. So here it is, the 5 things I love about my Phantom 4 Pro drone. Let's get out of here. Now the first thing I love about my drone is the freedom. Basically the freedom to be able to go anywhere. We live in a crazy time right now where we can just on demand go to places that we couldn't normally go. We can now see what's over that mountain ridge. We can now see what that island looks like from far away. We can now see what's over these tree lines. Right now you can just go there. That alone makes every penny that I spent on the drone worth it. Just having that bird's eye point of view where you are right now. We were recently in Puerto Rico a couple of months ago, and I actually bought the Phantom 4 Pro drone for that vacation, and I do not regret it at all. I spent a lot of money on GoPros and all these other camera equipment, but by far the $1,500 investment on the drone is one of the best investment I've ever made as far as like documenting my vacations and being able to look back and see from the sky where we were just at, being able to see the island in its entirety, or be able to spy on people. Just kidding, I don't do that. Don't do that too. Being able to see the beaches from the sky just takes your vacation to the next level. And like I said, that alone for me is worth every single penny. And if you're looking for a reason to buy a drone, that's the one thing I would tell you. If you go on vacation a lot, you need to get a drone. I mean, and just pull the trigger too. Buy the Phantom 4 Pro. Don't try to buy a cheap one. You won't regret it. So yes, that's the first thing I love about my Phantom 4 Pro drone, and also the main thing I love about my Phantom 4 Pro drone. The other thing I love about my Phantom 4 Pro drone is the camera quality. Now the camera on Phantom 4 Pro is a 20 megapixel camera, shoots 4K 60 frames per second. And it shoots in wide angle, and that's actually the reason why I bought the Phantom 4 Pro over the MAVIC, is that wide angle and that 60 frames per second. 60 frames per second means you can shoot your video and slow it down a little bit and keep it in 4K. Right now there's not many cameras like Micro Four Thirds or DSLR cameras that shoot 60K in 4K. I mean 60 frames in 4K. Right now the GH5 can do it, but there's not many others that's within our price range. So that's actually pretty good. And the widescreen means that you don't have to fly as high to capture a lot of landscape. With the MAVIC, you have to fly higher to capture the same amount of landscape as you would with the Phantom 4 Pro. And of course, the picture quality is amazing. I mean, 4K is if you want to stay ahead of the trend, you gotta shoot in 4K. 4K just adds another level to your videos. I'm shooting this in 4K right now, and you guys can tell the difference between the 1080 and not 4K. Being able to take nice still pictures from the sky is one of the best benefits of owning a drone. You can now take pictures of the beach. You can take selfies from the sky. You can take dronies, which is basically the fly out. And I do this droney everywhere I go, every time I fly my drone. And the end result, when you look at it in your computer, is pretty incredible. Every time I come home and watch recording of my drone, I'm blown away every single time. The quality is just crazy good. The image quality is so good that sometimes it actually almost looks better than real life. Like you're looking at the beach you're on and you're like, holy crap, that looks amazing. And yeah, it feels like it looks even better. That's always a good sign, because normally you always say that the camera can't capture the same thing as you are experiencing in real life, but the Phantom 4 can definitely capture almost better than real life experience, especially when you're flying up above, overlooking all these beautiful landscapes. So yes, camera quality on the Phantom 4 Pro is definitely one of the main things I love about owning this drone. Now the third thing I love about my Phantom 4 Pro drone are the obstacle avoidance sensors. And on the Phantom 4 there's 5 of them. The forward, the backwards, the 2 sides, and the downward obstacle avoidance. And this feature is actually one of the main selling points for me for buying this drone, especially in comparison to MAVIC, which only has the forward obstacle sensor, or even the Karma drone, which has no sensors. So in my head, before I was buying this drone, it gives me that little bit of confidence to fly around buildings, fly around trees, and having those sensors kind of help me out and not crash my drone. Especially, I'm a first-time drone owner, so that's very important to me. Just being able to have that peace of mind is already worth it for me. And also these modes work really well with the DJI Go intelligent flight modes, like the follow me mode. It makes it so that it doesn't run into light poles when it's following you. It's actually pretty cool to see. You can even use them to fly indoors, but don't do that. Now if you're looking to buy the Phantom 4 Advanced, it doesn't have the side sensors, and I covered that on my other video, so keep that in mind. For me, I would spend that extra $150 to get those side sensors and basically future-proof for your drone. So yeah, the fiber obstacle avoidance sensor is definitely a feature that I love about my Phantom 4 Pro, and it's definitely the feature that you will also love when you buy this drone. Now the fourth thing I love about my Phantom 4 Pro is the range. Now I think the official range is like 4.3 miles, and you see some people on YouTube try to max that out, but you never really try to go that far in real life. 1 mile, 2 miles is good enough, but knowing that it can go 4 miles in certain situations is actually pretty good. Now with this range, you can actually go out as far as you can and see an entire island. Like I was mentioning earlier, we were in Puerto Rico a couple months ago, and I saw an island a little bit off the shore, and I wanted to see what it looks like, so I flew the drone there, and that was pretty cool. I would have never been able to see what that looks like without my Phantom. Basically, having that confidence that it can go that far is way cool. I think the maximum distance I ever flew is 2-point-something miles. I'm too scared to fly farther than that, but 2 miles is only 50% of the maximum distance, so to me that gives me a lot of confidence to fly my drone and not lose any signal or not lose any transmission. So yeah, distance, one of the coolest features about the Phantom 4 Pro. Let's go to the next scene. Now the fifth thing I love about my Phantom 4 Pro drone is the premium quality. Now this is to be expected from DJI. Right now they're owning the drone market. No one else is even coming close. And when you're spending $1,500 for a drone, you'd expect that premium quality. And of course, the Phantom 4 Pro does not disappoint. When you first unbox this and you open it up, it's just like opening up a new iPhone or a new Samsung or whatever. just holding the drone, you feel that it's built pretty good. And this actually reflects when you fly it. It feels really stable. I've flown it in extreme wind conditions. Like, we were at this beach in Puerto Rico and I was pretty much going sideways because of how strong the winds are. It's like, ah. No, just kidding. But it's super windy, and my girlfriend actually didn't want me to fly the drone because she thinks that we're gonna lose it. But it was our last day there, so I tried flying it anyways, and you can't tell that it's that windy. The drone is not shaking around. The footage is really stable. Of course, the DJI Go app is beeping non-stop, telling you to fly back home because the wind is too strong. But at times like this, you actually start appreciating, you know, the build quality, and it makes you feel good about buying a premium product. There's actually a few YouTubers out there that did tests on this. One of them is even like throwing balls at the Phantom and like running the Phantom 4 Pro at the tree, and then the Phantom still recovering from it. And I personally won't do that because I don't have that much money to waste. But it's nice knowing that when you pay premium price, that you actually get premium quality as well. It makes all the money worth it. So that's all I have for you guys. Thanks for watching. If you've been looking to buy one of these drones, just do it already. Don't wait. You won't regret it. I don't regret it. It's one of my new favorite toys. It's definitely worth the money. Take your vacation to the next level. Take your camping to the next level. Take your fishing trip to the next level. Take everything to the next level. And that's what this channel is all about. Having these gadgets that will take you to the next level. I'm done praising this drone. Thanks guys for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if you found this video useful. And go ahead and share this video to that friend of yours that's been looking to buy one of these drones. And tell him to buy it already. He won't regret it. Alright, it's time for me to fly it. See you guys.